Alright everybody, time to try out this deck, let's battle. Alright, we are on the play. I have a pretty decent hand, 2 fatties and an opt, so I'm going to keep. Opt first. And Sarah's Wings. I think it's good enough to keep it. Not gonna use it right away, obviously. We don't get blown out, plus it could return a Lingering Phantom. We just drop a bunch of bombs. Keeping it makes us vulnerable to Witch, but I think it's a risk worth taking, making ourselves vulnerable to one card rather than to removal and stuff. That is a pretty good card in a format like this, jeez. Alright then. So he can exchange it. But then he dies. So we can, like, make this big. And we could also... Wow, this card is so busted. Think we can attack with this? Because yeah, this gives first strike. No, it doesn't give first strike. Okay, so this stays home. Because without the first strike he could block here and swap. But yeah, on Sarah's Wings does a decent job of fighting this. Otherwise this card would just be like the stone cold nuts in this format. I haven't even seen this card before. Like I said, I don't know a lot of the random rares in this format. Now the opponent is at a size where we can even double block Evra to kill her. Or not. I mean, we still can, but then we lose our war. Kinda sucks. Huh. We double block, they both die. Opponent goes to 18. And loses that. We don't block, he swaps. Hits us for 14, we go to 12. He goes to 18 regardless. And this is growing. Then we hit him to 10. Feel like we have to double block. Like triple block. Yes, triple block. And hope we don't get blown out, basically. Get ordering. Oh wow, that's why. Also, it's just the power. I'm so bad. Wow. I thought it's somehow like power and toughness. Also, he ordered in a weird way. Like he could have just killed the 2 big guys. Ordering was pretty bad. But yeah, anyway, screwed that up pretty big. Somehow I thought it's gonna become a 14-14, but it's just gonna become like a 14-4. I completely punted this. Alright. Hit the opponent, and then let them pay life next turn and then bounce the token. We're still looking pretty decent. But yeah, screwed that up royally. Should have obviously just attacked with the 5-4 on my turn. That was so bad. Yeah, that blocking is not gonna do a whole lot. Actually, I should have killed this. Because yeah, now things are a bit more awkward. He's returning this. Okay. More draining happening. That's great. Now we can attack. And kill both of them. Or not. Okay, so... I think this might be far enough off that it doesn't... Kind of a close call here, whether or not we want to go for Journey Mage. I think I hold on to it. Things are getting dicey, but now the opponent just dies. What's our best creature we can get? So we just Arna and whatever fatty you desire, or we just get Protector. He only has one blocker anyway that we can bounce, so we just take a Worm, Arna in hand, and kill the opponent. Gunna is just broken. And yeah, we can even get back this. No. That's why Ghana is so broken. Hello. Yeah, but I hunted this quite nicely against this rare that I misunderstood. Alright, first game, first victory in pretty impressive fashion. And yeah, this format is just a blast. Like, how can you not love this? It's amazing. I love it. It's just so great. And double parting with Ghana is just ridiculous. Especially with like Fawn Elemental and stuff. It's just great. Alright, we got at least 6 more matches, maybe more games rather. So see you in a moment with game number 2. Stay tuned. Okay, we are back with game number 2. Let's roll. Alright, we got a pretty decent opening hand. Not that great though. But yeah, you want to be very careful about mulliganing in this format, I think. And this is pretty solid. Yeah, no need to play this, just pass. Kind of a slow hand. But unless you have a lot of like draw 2 or 3 cards in your deck, mulliganing not that great. I would basically only mulligan hands that have a bunch of like fillers that we really don't want to play. Oh. Final parting really means something good. God, it's so scary. This is like so much more fun than, say, Momia Basic. And that is already kind of a format where a lot of cool things happen, but a bit more random, I would say. Yeah, you can kind of craft a cool deck and then your deck is kind of working the way you want it to and kind of more predictable and reliable. Okay. Also not bad. Although this is like not that impressive. Although he can shoot for like 2 each turn, like on his turn and on their turn. On our turn, but yeah. Opponent is definitely beefing up turn 1 here. I guess we'll just end of turn bounce Primordial Worm. Yeah, that's not too impressive. But yeah, the opponent is really dishing out here. We might just get run over, but we'll see. Oops, I should do that at the end of turn. Otherwise it just gets replayed, because shit costs 0. Not a great draw. Not great at all. In fact, we are in trouble. His draw is pretty bad. I think we're gonna have a hard time drawing out from under this. Gonna make it indestructible. He's gonna grow this and we're just gonna die in quick and unimpressive fashion. Wow. Good that we have rescue, I guess. Another very powerful card in this format, obviously. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead here. These games can go pretty quickly. Alright, we are 1-1. Let's continue. So, see you in a moment with game number 3. We are back with game number 3, let's roll. Alright, that's a pretty nice opening hand, especially on the play. We get to chain, we get to discard. And I mean, this is just sort of there. This at least helps you like stall out the game when you need to. So it's better than a lot of random small creatures in the set. The fact that this is an instant is also pretty nice. Like when you're on the draw, you can sometimes chain these during your opponent's turn and do powerful stuff on their first turn. Cadigo Skin Witch at work. Druidic Wall and Rada. And yeah, here we just start with Dark Bargain. Could take Witch, but we can't kick her again this turn, so we just take the 2 fatties. Drop everything we got, and kill the opponent over 2 turns. It's good, especially because Thorn Elemental is pretty good at dealing that final damage. That's a pretty nice threat in this format. This card is what got me 1 or 2 turn 1 wins together with Garner. You just drop it, attack for 20 and they die. And I literally did that like in one game. Just played Garner, this, attack for 20, opponent scooped. This is a pretty powerful uncommon. But our hand can handle it pretty well, and Drudge Sentinel is very good against it. But it also keeps us from going on the offense much here, so that's rough. So we can deal 17, blocks this, might die on the backswing, but yeah. Don't think we can attack into this, basically, which is really annoying. Glad this doesn't have trample. Final parting, usual powerful stuff. And yeah, I think here we just once again go for Garner. Then could take this to like just kind of bounce Garner post-combat. Don't hate that. Oh, and know what we do. Haha. Take Garner, we take another final parting, and put a creature in our graveyard. We can just chain for the win here. Gonna be ridiculous. Okay, so put this in our hand. We just kill the opponent like, straight up. Here we just take a Primordial Worm, Garner in our hand, bounce this, and just win in busted combo-y fashion. This is just some seriously dumb shit, like double final parting Garner is just like, you draw a final parting and you win the game, thanks. The combos in this format are just awesome. Yeah, 2 and 1. Let's keep it going. Almost missed the like safe final parting kill there. The other way would have probably worked too, but could have more likely failed and would have probably taken 2 turns. So yeah, we're 2 and 1. See you in a moment with the game number 4. Alright, time for game number 4, let's go. Okay, I mean that's the kind of hand that I probably want to mulligan because it's really weak and we're just too likely to lose to too much, I think, with some of our worst cards. So hoping to find something like a Dark Bargain is basically what you're trying to do here, and then scry this on the bottom. And I think we're on the draw. Yeah, we're on the draw, so that also helps a bit. Don't think I want a Dark Bargain here. Yeah. Let's dig 1 card deeper, that can be better with certain things. Yoggle. Petty boy. Alright, Flame of Celt. Blink of an Eye. Yeah, I think we just take these 2. Pounce this. Play this. This only bounces opposing creatures, actually making it worse than I initially thought. And I think I'm gonna put it on this for like replay value. No, I put it on this, so get this back. And then we just draw 2 cards. 2 extra cards next turn. Okay, opponent bringing back the Yoggle. Bit annoying because now Journey Mage can't trade with it, but we can just trade the Ferret, the Abomination, and then trade cycling. I like me some good cycling. Also, First Strike is not irrelevant here actually. And this is kinda nice, now we can get back Flame of Celt, that's amazing. Okay then, Dawn Elemental, Phantom. Could actually bounce this and then bounce this. But I think we'd rather do that next turn. And here we'll just attack with this for 6 because it has first strike. Let's see if the opponent's bad enough to block because they miss it. It's happening. Sweet. Pretty sure opponent missed the first strike here. Otherwise this block doesn't make sense. This is so fun. Deck does so many cool things. This format is just... Whoa, oh, 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 oh. That is another pretty powerful uncommon in this format. My last deck had like 1 or 2. Yeah, well. They're all going back to our hand. That's okay though, we can just play all of them and get the flame back at a later time. Okay, so game is dead. First things first. The Rarity Conjecture. Returning, I think, Dark Bargain. Dark Bargain it is. There's our win, I think. How many creatures do we have on? It's not a lot, so Dark Salvage doesn't do a whole lot here. But yeah, that's lethal, I think. Like, pretty easy, actually. Should have like, played this first, went full control, stack it with the trigger on stack, get back Flame of Keld. But we don't need it, so it's whatever. But yeah, that's what I should have ideally done. Let's make sure it's 18, 19, yeah, it's enough. Hello. Lol. This format, just hilarious, and it's like puzzling your opponent to death in the most hilarious and awesome way possible. I'm having a blast, and it's also pretty profitable because I think a lot of people are gonna have a hard time adapting to the format if they're not yeah, that experienced or skilled at the game, and then you can just also run a really good profit here while having the best time of your life in Limited ever, if you ask me. Alright, that was game number 4, we are 3-1. So yeah, in a moment with game number 5. Stay tuned. We are back with game number 5. Let's go. That's a pretty good opening hand, I would say. I mean, it's a little worse on the draw, given Witch and all, but all in all, pretty powerful. Should get there more often than not. Opponent mulligan to 1. That. But, okay. Not sure why you would mulligan to 0, like, unlikely that there's, like, I mean, you don't get anything from mulliganing to 0, that was just, like, absurd. Should have done it on my turn. It was bad doing it at the end of turn. Because of Ghana. Mostly. Alright. Just play all the things. As we play this. And then discard our rescue. Because if the opponent's on 0 cards, we just wanna draw the cards instead of get use out of these cards. That's Flame of Keld, baby. Ooh. First strike. Sweet. And we can rebuy this, which is really nice. Spoopy Skirk Prospector. And yeah, we're gonna rebuy this. Opt. Can still find Ghana or something for the win. Cantripping through the deck. More boom boom. Oh wait, I don't have mana anymore for this. That was bad. Guess the mana is like gone. Yeah, that was an oversight. I somehow thought like you just kind of your mana pool doesn't empty, but it does. But yeah, your opponent is still we're done. And we can rebuy it again. Wow. Are two creatures technically, but probably do better. Can we? Guess we attack first and see what happens. Shove it all in. The abuse with Flame of Celt, just absurd. Neat. Salvage. Back this. Oh, lolo. Lolo. Hello. So glad we picked this in the pack. We picked it over like the other cards, because this is actually, when it's good, it's insane, and otherwise it's just like a 4/4, which is not terrible and still better than, still like not much worse or as good as the cards we passed up. We've been drawing like 3 cards a turn for a while now, so that's kind of absurd. Let's just have some fun before it's over. Final parting, and I guess other fatties. Ghana. GS Protector. The Robins. Just doing the cool things for the viewers, basically. But yeah, that's it for game number 5. We are 4-1. So stay tuned for game number 6 coming right up. Back for game number 6. Let's roll. Okay, so that's pretty solid. 2 fatties and divination. That's pretty good. Alright. Draw some cards first. About to say this could get countered. Kinda close between like keeping Unwind and playing Flame of Celt, but I think I'm gonna delay the Flame. Like Unwind's pretty powerful. The opponent might have like a draw. This might be good enough to counter already. Given that I don't know what happened. No, I think I'll let it resolve. The thing is I want to get use out of this fast so I can play Flame of Celt fast. But maybe we get like a divination or something on the opponent's turn. Or an Eldest Reborn. Well worth the wait, I would say. Okay, so gonna bounce this, play this, and attack with the fire elemental. Either get 5 in or get a good trade. Good trade it is. Two big worms. Grudge Sentinels to the rescue. A lot of Grudge Sentinels. Okay, we might just win. So, let's see. Final parting. Guess on element. Anything better? Get the final parting. Okay, so now we definitely want Garner. The Guardians. I think Guardian seems good. I don't think we can kill the opponent quite yet. Put Garner into our hand. Play the Garner. This. Then I think we keep this. Could either rebuy this, but you can also rebuy this post-combat. I like that. Better to have the option at least. Because then we can replay Garner to get stuff back again. Opponent is going low. Could save them, but I don't think I want to. I'd rather get them back with Garner post-combat. That seems good, so we don't die on the backswing to some nonsense. Turn Garner. Play Garner. Back the Sentinels. And then probably win next turn. Plus Flame of Geld, dealing a ton of extra damage. The combos are insane. That's strong, but I don't think it's strong enough. The Drudge Sentinel's gonna do enough here. So yeah, we just block like this, activate one, and win on the crackback. Easy game, easy life. And that's the 5-1. So see you in a moment with the game number 7. Stay tuned. Alright, we are 5-1. Time for game number 7. Let's roll. Seems like a pretty insane opening hand all in all. Bit of an anti-synergy here, but I think that's like complaining on a pretty high level. Let's see what our opponent can come up with. They mulliganed. Alright. You're sure not gonna mulligan? That seems like a pretty weak play turn 1. This is decent actually, Soothsayer. Because it cycles, you can cycle like 2 creatures in a turn. But yeah, playing this turn 1 seems questionable, at the very least. Bye bye. But yeah, these Soothsayers are pretty powerful. I don't think we saw any. Alright. Go digging. Creatures. A way to rebuy Flame of Celt. And Flame of Celt. Your turn, sir. This door kind of reminds me a bit of Silent Hill somehow. That's a little late, would have been nice in response to Flame of Celt. That's why it's not that impressive. Seems like the opponent at least seems to understand that the format is about velocity a lot. Oh, that was at the end of turn. Well, then he kind of punted. Like, if it was at the end of... If it was during my turn still, which I missed, he should have definitely bounced in response to Flame of Celt, so I discarded. This is pretty powerful. Pretty good mythic for this format. Sure. For some extra cards. Okay, so... we can do a bunch of cool things here. What we can do is... I think first thing we can do here is attack. And maybe get like a free kill with the bottle. Otherwise we get 4 damage in. It's also not terrible. And not even the multi-creature block. As usual. Sweet. Value. Draw a card. It is. Just in time. Projector. Pew! Get back Befuddle. Guess we just kind of cycle this. On Sarah's Wings, pretty good. I'll play a Fire Elemental. Deal another 2. Then we turn this. Then we replay it. And we can actually kill the opponent. We have like a combo kill. Because we can play this, deal 2, return Conjecture, replay it, deal 2, return Rescue, and keep looping it. So that's actually kind of a neat combo that we assembled there that I didn't even realize at first. So yeah, we can just loop them, dealing 4 with the 4/2. So that's pretty sweet. There's so many cool combos in this format. It's awesome. Like, I'm having the time of my life, guys. This is insane. I can't believe I didn't discover this during stream today. Maybe I wasn't live during stream already, but you can count on me playing this on stream in the next couple days. This is just like an absolute blast, and this is like the perfect format for streaming. Like, a lot of cool, crazy things happening all the time, and just like all have fun and go nuts over what's going on, and just makes for like the best clips and the best moments. So yeah, this is awesome. We're 6-1. We hopefully only have 1 more game left. So see you in a moment for probably the last but at the very least, the penultimate game in a moment. So, be right back. I am back for the 7th and for the 8th and possibly last game. So, fingers crossed that we crush again and get the sweet 7-1 this time after I punted it away in my first draft. We are on the play and probably have the turn 1 win, which is a bit boring, but it's really powerful. The double final parting. So yeah. Hello. Final parting number 2. Big boom boom. Take final parting. Play 1 boom boom. Final parting. Another big boom boom. I think you can potentially even assemble the combo final parting there. No, probably not. The combo just doesn't quite assemble, like the conjecture whatever combo. But yeah, we don't need to, we just... Anna is so broken. This format, it's insane. This is like 1 off, technically. But we can cycle this on Ghana because she can't attack. And if we draw another creature, the opponent dies. Oh, that's funny. Cool. Exactly. Turn 1 kill. Sweet. Yeah. Easy 7-1. This format is a blast. It's awesome, and drafting it and discovering all these cool combos and doing impressive things to your opponent is just so fun. Not sure how long it takes till it gets old, but for now I'm loving it. I'm just having a great time. Alright, claim our prize. Crack the packs before we wrap it up. And yeah, it's also like easy gems and packs basically, which is good for my collection building. Like amazing, basically. Also probably a good shot at getting some more of the enemy colored checklands that I'm still missing, like Woodland Cemetery, and just got the Forest Clifftop Retreat. Also still missing like 1 Hinterland Harbor and a lot of chapels, like 3. A lot of rares and mythics in the set are pretty bad for constructed, which is why I don't know so many of these. Like I don't know this card, for example. Alright, so those were the packs. Getting closer to a complete Dominaria set with every draft. And yeah, this is just amazing. I love it. Hope you guys learned a bunch about the format from these games and the draft especially. Card draw is the stone cold nuts. Counters are pretty good. Big creatures, powerful sagas and stuff. And yeah, removal is okay. And a lot of things that are normally good are kind of bad or even unplayable. So yeah, this was amazing. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I had a great time with this and I will continue drafting this. And I absolutely had to share this like awesomeness with you guys, and I hope you guys like this kind of series. Let me know if you want to see more video series like this in the future, either with like stipulation formats if they are fun and interesting, or just regular draft videos, for example, stuff like that, or even just more videos of this format, for example. So yeah, you can tell me all of this in the comments. Like if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends. Don't forget to whitelist YouTube on your adblock to help support the content for free, and subscribe down below, turn on notification icon if you want to see more of this content in the future. Yeah, that's it again for this time. I'm your host ManuS. This was the first Omniscience Stipulation Draft, and I'll see you next time.